Let's start off with that pretty little view. Okay, I want to talk a little bit about what I'm doing food-wise. Okay, so Korea is sort of all about banchan when it comes to food. It took me a while, by the way. Down below, I'm going to include some photos from the market, and figuring out how to buy one of each of these was a challenge, but I got through it. Anyway, so this is what I do because kimchi can have such a strong smell, and I don't want all the dishes smelling like one dish. Each thing that I buy in a plastic bag, I then put in a little bowl because also, like right here, this is my marinated garlic, and sure enough, there's some marinade at the bottom of the bowl. So that plastic bag had a hole in it somewhere. And the one in the back is, what's in there? I can't remember right now, but this is what you're gonna see is all going into my bowl. Here I am, so I'm cooking. I just got back from taking a quick little bus ride to market. So what you have here is there's some marinated garlic. I'm eating a lot of it because last night I just had the slightest little bit of sniffles, and I was like, oh, okay, this makes sense. I've been exposed to so much. My immune system is doing a great job right now, battling something off. So I slept in this morning, and I'm gonna eat some extra garlic. Let's see what else. I also found fruit, which I'll talk a little bit. I have some images down below. So back to the food. There's just a single hot plate, but that's okay. I've got my pan. There's no lid for this pan, but that's okay. I threw my meat, which came with some onions, in there, and then I just covered up with that little smaller lid, and that goes ahead and helps to create a little bit more of a better cooking environment for my onions in particular. The meat's already cooked, but I like to warm it up because it's pork, so it's got a certain amount of fat, and pork fat is better hot than cold. There we go. Flip those little out. I really don't care if they flip over. There we go. I got them. Okay, so we're gonna put that lid back on. They'll be done in a couple, like in 2 minutes. So I've got marinated garlic, and then this is seaweed. This is the, my brain. The kimchi I bought on the first day, radish kimchi. There we go. And then there's these delicious mushrooms. Now, I tasted all of this before I bought it. I did ask, and the people were very nice, let me have a taste. This came with the pork, and I can only describe it as a sweet wasabi sauce, which is interesting because, of course, I'm not in Japan. We're gonna turn that off. There we go. Okay. And then I've got my quinoa that I made on the first day, and I'm gonna toss some of this in here. So give me a second while I do this. Okay, so as you can see, I've got my warmed up pork, my slightly cooked onions, mixing those in with the quinoa just to get the quinoa warmed up. There we go, yummy, yummy, yummy. And I'm gonna drop it on top of that and then eat my way through it all, which is an interesting way to do it, but it's working for me. Oppa. Woof, and that's me. That's me making food. Up, there you go. So it's Wednesday, and I'm eating really, really healthy food because when you're happy and you know you eat healthy. Yeah, I know, I'm crazy. Anyways, yes, lots of healthy food, and it's so easy to do that here because it's really hard to do this at home. If you have to make all of these banchans yourself, you're spending a ton of time in the kitchen. And then by the time you eat through it, it's gotten multiple days old, which for kimchi is fine, but not everything tastes as good 3 or 4 days older. So I'm really enjoying this part of being in Korea. It's always nice wherever you are. My son Jordy and I, when we traveled through the countries along the eastern side of the Adriatic Sea. Everywhere we went, we bought just enough for our 3, 4, 5 days that we were there. And it was just so amazing to eat fresh baked bread right out of the oven and eat the delicious white cheeses, the soft white cheeses they would have in each country or village that tasted distinct from previous places, and they were all amazing. So really, food is a wonderful part of travel, and I'm really glad to be here enjoying this delicious food. Today is I was going to go to the cemetery and the Buddhist monastery today. But when I woke up and feeling not quite perfect, I thought, okay, it's a rest day. So I did catch the bus down to the market to get a couple more things. But otherwise, I'm going to work on the computer today and just walk around Gamcheon Cultural Village. And yeah, take it easy so that tomorrow I wake up feeling really good and I can go to the cemetery and the Buddhist monastery and have a wonderful day. Okay, doke. So I'm going to go eat yummy food. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.